Hey there, curious minds. Welcome to Curious Media. Have you ever taken a stroll down the streets of New York City and found yourself admiring the impressive skyscrapers and iconic landmarks? Well, have you ever stopped to wonder if everything you see is real or just an illusion? If so, you're in the right place because today we're going to be discussing why New York City is full of fake buildings. What are fake buildings? So what exactly are fake buildings? These are structures that appear to be real from the outside, but are actually just facades. They're designed to give the illusion of a complete building, but in reality, they are just a shell. The interior is either non-existent or is used for a different purpose than what the building appears to be. One of the most common examples of a fake building is the brownstone facade. These are common in New York City, and you've probably seen them in movies and TV shows. The brownstone facades were popular in the 19th century when the city was growing rapidly, and there was a need to build more housing quickly. Developers would construct the facades and then leave the interior empty, with the idea that they could fill it in as needed later on. Why are there so many fake buildings in New York City? Now that you know what fake buildings are, let's talk about why there are so many in New York City. One reason is the city's strict building codes. The codes were put in place to ensure that buildings were safe and up to code, but they also made it difficult and expensive to construct new buildings. Developers found a way around this by building facades that looked like complete buildings, but without having to meet the strict building codes. Another reason for the prevalence of fake buildings in New York City is the demand for space. As the city grew, there was a need for more buildings, but not enough space to build them. Developers found that they could save space by constructing fake buildings, which allowed for more buildings to be built on the same block. Examples of fake buildings in New York City. Now that you understand why there are so many fake buildings in New York City, let's take a look at some examples. One of the most well-known examples is 58 Joralemon Street in Brooklyn Heights. This building is a brownstone facade that was constructed in the 1800s, but the interior was never completed. It has remained a shell for over 150 years and has been used in movies and TV shows, including Boardwalk Empire and Law and Order, SVU. Another famous example is the Singer Building, which was once one of the tallest buildings in the world. The building was constructed in 1908 and was 47 stories tall. However, in the 1960s, the building was demolished, and all that remains today is the facade, which has been incorporated into a new building. The Woolworth Building is another example of a building with a fake top. The building was constructed in 1913 and was the tallest building in the world until the Chrysler Building was completed in 1930. The Woolworth Building's top floors were never intended to be occupied, and they were designed to give the illusion of height. The top floors are just a shell, with no interior space. So there you have it, curious minds. New York City is full of fake buildings because of strict building codes and a demand for space. From brownstone facades to the tops of buildings, fake buildings can be found all over the city. But even though these buildings are just facades, they still hold an important place in the city's history. These facades are not only a representation of the city's architecture and design, but also a testament to the city's resilience and ability to adapt to the ever-changing demands of a growing metropolis. Despite being non-functional and sometimes neglected, these buildings still continue to attract visitors and serve as a reminder of the city's past. Now that you know about New York City's fake buildings, we encourage you to explore the city and see how many of these facades you can spot. Who knows, maybe you'll find a new appreciation for the city's architecture and history. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more exciting content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Curious Media, and hit the notification bell to get updates on our latest videos. Also, let us know in the comments below if you have seen any fake buildings in your city, or if you have any other interesting facts to share about New York City. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious.